The clinical care team at Signify Research has prepared their top 5 trends for 2024. We have prepared an insight and an infographic to support the insight that we're sharing. And this video discusses a little bit more in terms of the comments and details that we provide. Since the COVID-19 pandemic, the clinical care has faced a roller coaster of developments. We have focused on the top 5 trends that we feel are going to be impacting the market in the next year. Number 1, clinical care digitalisation will accelerate to address the workforce crisis. It's no surprise that there is a real issue with the healthcare resource, with the number of physicians and nurses dwindling. Also, there's an increased focus on trying to do more with less, especially as financial resources are becoming more strained. We're seeing a resurgence of digital solutions that can help streamline clinical workflow processes and also improve data integration. We're also seeing devices that help to improve clinical decision support to really ensure that those physicians and nurses have the best technology available to them within the pressured environment they're facing. New improved capabilities, including interoperability, to help streamline that transition of patient into new care settings is becoming increasingly demanded. Number 2, shifting care pathways will open up new market opportunities. There is obviously a transition of patients into lower acuity settings, and this is also being driven by the increased development for new patient pathways. There is also interest for demand for solutions outside of the hospital. The need for solutions that enable patients to be transitioned to the high acuity departments into the low acuity departments is expediting development for new technology. Increased need for support of the remote patient management of those solutions is also in high demand, especially now there's more development of ambulatory and home setting products. The European market and mature Asia Pacific market are slightly behind that of the US, but still trying to play catch up in terms of infrastructure and reimbursement. So as this develops through 2024, we're going to see an increased proportion of home care solutions for the clinical care device market. Number 3, AI tools supporting diagnosis and treatment decisions will be demanded. To date, there's been lower uptake of clinical care artificial intelligence compared to that for medical imaging. However, there's been a flurry of announcements in recent years, especially in the cardiac market. To date, over 700 artificial intelligence and machine learning enabled devices have been approved for the FDA approval process, and around 40 of those are the AI-enabled ECG devices, most commonly used for cardiac arrhythmias and atrial fibrillation. Looking to the ICU, early warning scoring, sepsis prediction, and predictive analytics are in higher demand. This is improving with increased demand for solutions that help to improve clinical decision support and therefore improve patient safety and outcomes. Generative AI is still a pretty nascent technology within the clinical care setting. There's been a number of barriers in terms of regulation, privacy, and usability. However, healthcare professionals are becoming more open to the use of artificial intelligence and therefore increasing the use and demand for these solutions. There is likely to be increased demand for tools that use predictive analytics and more innovative technologies within 2024. Number 4, production innovation will reignite as MDR roadblocks weaken. The 2021 introduction of the MDR regulations basically caused a lot of confusion and frustration. There was also mixed response to the extension in the deadlines for approval submissions. It was expected initially that the MDR rules would slow innovation and product launches. However, those frustrations are starting to reduce and new approvals are starting to come quite thick and fast from the solution vendors. We're likely to see more announcements from niche vendors in 2024. Number 5, vendors hit by recalls will claw back lost share. There have been a number of high-profile cases of recalls in recent years, especially from those vendors such as Philips, BD, ICU Medical, and Baxter. These vendors have invested heavily to try and remedy the situations with their solutions, and now coming back with new products that are revamped to ensure the patient safety is of paramount. We're expecting to see 2024 where many of these vendors are likely to regain share where they had lost in recent years. This video is a summary of the top trends that we're seeing within the clinical care market that are presented in more detail in our infographic and insight. If you'd like to learn more, please feel free to reach out to me via LinkedIn or through our inquiries email, or check out our website for more information on the research coverage we have. Thank you for listening.